I'm seriously thinking I'm not going to make any money off of YouTube, and I really don't want to get a whole lot of subscribers other than what I got, because they're my friends. And if I got thousands of subscribers, that I wouldn't be able to have that. I wouldn't be able to keep it on a personal level like I'm doing. And I'm thinking about harvesting moss. Spanish, since I seen what it sells for on Amazon, I can be a registered seller on Amazon, but it costs you so much a month. And plus I would have to be involved with the shipping and everything. I would have to cure the moss somewhat, clean it, and come up with bags and have stick on labels and all that stuff. But you know what, Lisa, dadgone, let me show her that. Maybe I can get down there and show it to her. Lisa, look at that shrub on that bag of dirt right there. That looks like this. I don't know that it is or not, but it sure looks like it. Anyway, I'm thinking about the moss deal, you know. And Amazon sells on the average about 25,000 items per minute. Every minute that goes by, they sell approximately 25,000 items that are for small people that are affiliated with Amazon. And now that's not what Amazon has in their warehouse. It's what people do out of their garage. So don't sell out of the garage. You know what? This plant right here, this is cucumber. And guess what that is right there? That's squash. And this one over here that I thought was cucumber, is squash also. Can you see the squash on there? That's squash, or crookneck squash. So I've only got 2 cucumber plants and I've got 2 squash plants where I thought I had all cucumbers. So I'm thinking I need a little nitrogen on this stuff. But yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4. I can see about 10 squash gonna be coming up on that. Man, I wished I had some eggplant to go with that. And with all this rain, stuff has been going. The grass out there in the yard, it needs mowing again. And it ain't been 2 weeks since he mowed it. These here, I'm gonna want to tie that to that too. Now what's making these leaves I don't know what makes them lay over like that. I ain't too concerned about it, but I want to see it. And you know I'm gonna have to do another picking, but Lisa Kleckner, she said I need to let a couple of these peppers grow out, get mature, and then dry out to get good quality seeds again. And I've got, Lord have mercy, I've got peppers all over this thing. I may just order me a pack of jalapeno seeds rather than try to get seeds from these. Because if you quit picking these off, it's going to quit producing. And I want a bunch of jalapeno laid back in the freezer that I can use. Anyway, it's raining again, and it's gonna, looks like it's just gonna keep on raining. I need to start keep pulling weeds out of this, and next thing you know, I'm gonna have weeds up the wazoo. I want to see this thing produce a baby. And look at this here, this thing's just getting I need to it's trying to rain again. Yeah, I feel some rain on my back. I've got a lot of stuff I need to do. Boy, I wished I had a little greenhouse to work with. I reckon I need to go in. GoPro stopped recording. Alright, been planting that shrub we don't know the name of, Lisa. I'm going to stick these in. I'm gonna put 2 to a pot. And because I noticed that mother shrub we're getting these off of, they am I recording? Yeah, I'm recording. That's a bunch of them coming out of that ground at one spot there. It's not one tree. So I'm going to do I sure would like to know what these are. Anyway, there's the first 3. We'll see how them do, but I'd like to know what them are, Lisa. I keep hollering at Lisa. She seems to be got answers to a lot of different things. That's bell pepper. I don't know if them things is gonna do any good or not. But these seeds I've been harvesting from the bells and the jalapenos, they don't seem to be doing anything the way they should. Now I got another well, actually I've got 4 pots started with 2 each in it. Now in about a week I'm going to go in here and I'm going to top these things and get them to try to branch out a little bit. But I won't do it right now. This I don't know what this is. I should have labeled it. When am I gonna learn? When am I gonna learn? Okay. Lisa, I sure hope you can tell me what these are. I got one potted already. I may set them in the ground. I may. Right now, I want to get one of these. This lady brought me so many of these over here. I don't really I'm gonna do a couple of them. Right now in these little #1 pots. Now, I've got a sneaking idea. These things don't even need to be in pots, I'm thinking. Where's another one of them? Alright, this one here for sure is squash. This one here for sure is squash. This one here is cucumber. So I need to try and get this squash out of here. How did I get them mixed up? I need this squash here in its own thing. Dadgum it. Let's see. These potatoes, Lisa says they look fine to her, but they're not doing. The only ones that seems to be doing well is these little mini potatoes. Now, I need for lack of not knowing what these are called, I know they're P-O-T-H-O-S. So I'm gonna call them pothouse. I am going to take push that Christmas. I just ain't got room for squat over here. Right now I'm gonna set that in there. I'm gonna set that in there. Now my plan, when I get some money, I'm gonna buy me some little rectangular pots that I'm gonna set in the window of my bathroom. And I'm also, see them windows over there? I'm gonna set little rectangular pots in them, and I'm gonna grow these, what I'm calling pothouse. I don't know. Anyway, that's going over there. This corn stalk, I sure wish we'd have saved that other one, because it sure looked like it was dead, but I thought that one was too. Okay. This one here, well dang, that one's growing. Good Lord. Son of a gun. I'm gonna set them right there. I don't know. I'm gonna Alright, I've got that staked a little bit. If it gets taller, I'll do that, but it's now this thing's not blooming at all yet. This is the cucumbers, which is not supposed to be blooming, but boy, these squashes sure. They're sure kicking butt. I don't see no squash yet, but they come on the end of them blooms. But now that other one over there, it's got several on it. I'm almost tempted to put that variegated in there with that, but it looks almost a different variation of it. I'll wait a little bit and see. But this one right here, this is the one that belonged to my wife, and it was huge. And we lost a lot of it. I'm gonna stick that in there. I'm gonna stick that one in there. I'm gonna stick that one in there. I don't expect I'll get much out of these potatoes, but we'll see. These are them baby ones. If I can get a bag out of that, I'll be satisfied. It's just something I wanted to try. Now I need to wet that down. I need to wet that other one down over there. Son of a gun. Matter of fact, the more I think about it, the ones that seemed like it was always needing water was this squash. I don't know. But I'm gonna go over here and give this one a shot that I just transplanted. Now, let me turn this thing off. I need 3 hands, folks. But I'll make do with what I got. That's what I'm doing anyway, making do with what I got. Now, oh, I don't see no roots on them jades. And I've had people telling me that these bamboos roots really quick. And folks, I'm telling you what's the truth. I don't see no roots whatsoever. I'm not gonna give up yet now. One of you guys said if you just throw them on the ground and once it rains on them, they'll start rooting. Well, I got some I throwed on the ground. Anyhow, that's gonna be it for today. This tomato top that I'm cloning off of this thing, when I cut this loose from that, I'm gonna cut this thing down here. I'm gonna cut it right about there and see what happens here. But I'm almost wanting to. Now, just let it go like it's going. And what about it, Lisa? Is that wisteria? You're my answer girl. You're my answer girl. Let me get this. Well, I'm going to Now, I bought these. And these is made from bamboo. Let me get them little ties out of there. I'm gonna take try to get them to grow. What I do with them? Did I throw them in the well? Folks, I'm thinking about, I'm really seriously because, I mean, look what Jeff Bezos did. He was in the garage selling used books. And now look what he is. But I'm thinking about maybe entertaining that moss. What I might do is fix up a few packages of it and sell it on eBay just to see. I'm thinking about it. Because I'm not going to get a bunch of subscribers where I'm making a lot of ad revenue and stuff like that. It's not going to happen. I've resigned myself to that. And I can't get a straight answer from some of these people that I know has hundreds of thousands or 100,000s. I don't know what they make. I know what some of the stats are on it that they should be making and all that. But I don't know. Now, I'm going to ask, no, I ain't going to mention his name. I'm friends with a couple of people that have over 100,000. I'm friends with some that's got 60 and 70, and I know some that I was friends with that I'm not friends with now that's around 60 or 70,000. And people kind of keep that stuff close to their chest about what it does, but I'm thinking about doing that. I need a couple of $100 a month that I can pretty much count on, and granted, some people send me money here and there, but that's nothing that some of it saved my family's butt when we had to move. I mean, big time. But that's something you can't depend on happening all the time. Let's see, I got a super chat the other day for $19.99. I got another one for $1.99, but so far that's been it for this month. And I'm not telling people to send me money. People send me money, they send it just on a whim or just because they think I might need it. Every once in a while, Ricky Lance sends me a card and a gift and a $20 bill, and stuff like that. America, bless her heart. I wonder what's going on with her. I haven't heard from her. I need to get with Christy and see if she's got some way to get hold of her and find out what's going. That's not. I might have shouldn't have transferred that squash. It may come back. It may come back, but I got two going anyway. I need to find out about. America sent me 50 euros. That's more than $50. And when we tried to spend it, to convert it, took it to the bank to convert it, the bank wouldn't convert it. They want you to have at least, I think it's 250 euros before they'll convert it. So we're still sitting here looking at this 50 euros. I don't know. I may find some place that'll convert it, for a reasonable amount. But it's a beautiful note. My daughter don't want to spend it. She said, let's keep it. Bless her heart. And she's walking around on a sprained ankle right now. I worry about her so much. I often talk about I made my bed and I'm having to lay in it. But you know what? Granted, I made my bed and I'm having to lay in it, but guess what? My daughter and my babies, my son, my grandson, I look at them as my sons. They're having to lay in that darn bed with me because I didn't teach them. I don't know what I did wrong. I don't think I was a good parent. I mean, I loved them and everything, and I didn't really come around to being a good parent till my oldest grandson was born. When he was born, I started doing stuff with him early on that I should have been doing with my son. And I didn't. Occasionally me and him did stuff together. But with Donovan, he come home from the first grade, when he hit the first grade, with a flyer for the Cub Scout Roundup, in other words, Boy Scouts. And he joined, and he didn't miss a beat. He was in that for 14 years. He almost eagled. And there again, I fell in that respect too. I could have really pushed him, and he would have eagled. And you have to do it by the time you're 18, but with him, they give him an extra year because of his cerebral palsy, and he was challenged and all that stuff. Boy, I miss those days. 14 years. But yeah, my babies, they're all having to lay in this dadgone bed with me. I swear that one thing I see sprouting over, it's almost like it wasn't showing that much. Now look at it. It's really popping out there now, and that's peppers, I'm pretty sure. Banana peppers. But yeah, thinking about the moss thing, it is something I can get a lot of it, usually whenever I want it. I can go out to the cemetery in Citra where my son's buried at, and my brother and my stepfather, and I can just get bunches and bunches of that Spanish moss. So I'm kind of kicking that around. I'm also thinking about making a frame that'll fit on top of this table. It will stand about that high, and it will have clear plastic on it. It won't be this here. And it will be where I can keep plants that I'm starting and all that stuff. And I'm kicking that around. It wouldn't be very expensive to do it. Probably cost me about $30. But I had tables like that when I had my nursery, and that worked fine. Anyway, that's just some dauber thoughts. Tell me what you think. And I see that tomfoolery plant down there that I couldn't get the root. I wonder why. Boy, that was gorgeous. You dumbass. It's gorgeous. If I'd have looked at the backside of it, I would have knew it was fake. But I didn't look at the backside. I was looking at the front. Oh my gosh. What do you think, people? Look at that.